राम भाइयों और बहनों, आपका स्वागत है हमारे चैनल वेक्टर वेट्सो 3 पर। विनती है कि आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को पूरा देखें। धन्यवाद।
Hello and welcome to this lecture in which we are going to explore custom GPTs. But before we do that, I want to talk about this particular thing. So you remember, in the previous lecture, we saw some life-changing ways in which you can use ChatGPT. And I missed out on one particular such way. So you know what? Before jumping into custom GPTs, let's actually talk about this particular thing. And before I actually show you what the life-changing way is, I want to ask you a question. How often it has happened that you have got a really great idea, maybe a startup idea, a business idea, or anything related to that, and you just slept on it. Like you were just having a walk and you thought, okay, this is a gap in the market and I need to make this. But you did not execute it because you did not know how to. Now the thing is that you can actually use ChatGPT to convert your ideas into a reality. And I'm going to take a very basic example to show you that. But you can ask really nuanced questions as well. So let me just plug in a prompt and let's see if you can actually, make something like that and use ChatGPT to convert your ideas into reality. So here I'm going to plug in my prompt. All right. So here we are. I have basically given it a very generic kind of prompt, but obviously change it according to yourself. Now, what you could do is you can also put it into deep research mode, but I'm not going to do that because it thinks a lot. What I have asked ChatGPT, it's pretty simple and it's going to do that for me even without the deep research mode. But if your idea is something that might involve deep research, then yes, definitely go for this mode. Obviously, it's going to take more time. But since you would be taking help of ChatGPT, I think you can give it enough time to properly make a roadmap for you. Now, let's see what I have said. So I'm just saying that I was thinking of opening a Subway franchisee, but I don't know how to. Can you tell me how to do that? Now, this whole thing in itself is a prompt. But I have added some more suggestions that you could add to your prompt while doing this particular thing. I have asked it to tell me all the things that I need to consider. Also, another part of the prompt is just make a roadmap for me. Now, you can just ask it to make you a roadmap for the particular thing that you might be chasing. Or you could just, have a prompt, or you could just copy the whole thing. It completely depends on you. But yes, this is what my prompt is. And let's see how can ChatGPT help me convert my idea into a dream. Yes, I really want to open a Subway franchisee. So yeah, let's see how ChatGPT helps me. Got it, Kunal. Opening a Subway franchisee in India or anywhere else involves multiple steps. All right. So it has given me the roadmap to open a Subway franchisee. Understand the Subway business model, franchisee type. Subway offers a single unit franchisee model, meaning you operate one store under their brand. All right. And eligibility and requirement. So initial investment is 90 lakhs to 1.25 crores. Varies by location. Franchisee fee is 6.5 to 8 lakhs. Royalty fee is 8% of gross sales. Okay, that is pretty nice. Advertising fee is 4.5% of gross sales. Space requirement is 600 to 1000 square feet. And you need 6 to 10 employees typically. Background is no mandatory F&B experience. All right, food and beverages, you don't need any experience, but business operations skills might help. Firstly, I have to do market research and location selection. All right. And then apply for franchisee. You can directly go to Subway India and I can just click on this link and I can just fill out the franchisee application form. I have to fill in all these details. I have to secure fundings since setup costs can cross 1 crore and you're financing early. And these are the funding options. So self-funding, bank loans, business partners or investors, MSME and Startup India schemes. All right. All of this stuff. All right. So that is pretty great. And if I give it more prompts, like if I wanted to create a draft for the pitch deck for bank loan approval, it can do that for me as well. Now, this was just one example. But you see how much ChatGPT can help me turn my ideas into a reality. So yes, that is pretty great. And this is a really amazing way of using ChatGPT. Now, let's get back to the North Star of this lecture and let's talk about custom GPTs. Now, the thing is that ChatGPT is just the beginning. What most people don't realize is that behind the scenes, there's a whole universe of custom GPT tools. And they are way more powerful than the default chatbot that we are using right now. And in this particular lecture, we are going to explore how we can use custom GPTs and what they are even about. So what we are going to do is we are going to explore the GPT store where you can find and can even create specialized tools for everything from writing and research to literally meal planning and coding as well. So let's just dive into it. But before actually going to the GPT store, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about what even is a GPT. So a GPT or generative pre-trained transformer, it is an advanced AI model designed to understand and generate human-like text, which you have already seen. Chat GPT is a GPT in itself. It's like a supercharged version of a chatbot capable of handling various language tasks, from writing emails to analyzing data. Now, again, you can do all of that in ChatGPT, and GPTs can be fine tuned for specific tasks, going beyond just conversation to handle specialized functions. And these custom GPTs that I'm talking about, they are basically like AI apps. So you think of ChatGPT as a mobile phone, then think of GPTs as separate apps. So here we have an example. So these are like many specific apps you have on your phone. So GPS is for transportation. You might have an exercise app. You might have WhatsApp for chatting. You might have Instagram for checking out reels and sharing it to your friends. And these GPTs aren't just pre-written scripts. Many offer unique features like connecting to external actions. And they use specific data sources or integrating webhooks. And there are a lot of real use cases of these GPTs. And these GPTs help you save time, improve efficiency, and tackle complex tasks. We'll explore a few standout GPTs that cover tasks like writing, productivity, research, and creative projects. And that will give you a taste of how powerful and practical these tools can be for your daily work and personal goals. So you know what? Let's just go back to ChatGPT and explore these custom GPTs. Now here I am on ChatGPT, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on these GPTs. All right. And here you see we have already seen this particular part. You have already seen these GPT marketplace, but I want to talk a little more about them. So you see, there are trending GPTs here, and they are by the community of ChatGPT. There are also some custom GPTs by ChatGPT itself. So there's Monday, I have talked about it. There's Dali. So there's Hot Mods. There's a coloring book hero, which takes any idea and turns it into whimsical coloring book pages. All right, that's pretty cool. Actually, I would definitely try to put in my photo, but yeah, let's not get lost in the conversation. The thing is that you see these most popular GPTs by our community, if they are making it to these ranks, they are basically being used by a lot of people. So you see astrology birth chart GPT. Let's actually try to search it here. Astrology. And you see astrology birth chart GPT, it has over 10 million plus conversations. AI Pandit astrology horoscope Kundli destiny, it has 600,000 and more chats. So yes, these are really, really powerful GPTs, and they are being used by a lot of people. They have a lot of conversations ongoing. That's why they are trending so much. But let's actually see some real world use case as well. So if I want something, like if I have a job which is very reliant on me sending emails or analyzing emails, then I can just search for email here. And you see email and mail writer, and it has 700,000 plus conversations. It means that it is a really great GPT model, and I could use that for writing mails. So yes, that's really nice. And you see professional business email writer crafts concise, professional, and warm emails, which is so nice. So if your work involves a lot of emails, then you should definitely try out this particular GPT. And the best part is that in normal chat GPT, you have everything mixed and matched. Chat GPT is for everything, but this particular, GPT model, it's only for emails, and that's why it's going to be much better than normal chat GPT in this particular field. So there's also AI email writer and email marketing copywriter. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's write better emails at work, sales GPT. So cold email outreach and lead generation. I believe that is really great for freelancers. But you see, we have got so many custom GPTs just for emails, and anything you could think of, you might find a custom GPT for that. And we are going to explore these custom GPTs. And the thing is that we are not going to go through all the GPTs because it might be a very comprehensive course. If I try to do that, it might even take more than 300 or 400 hours. but we don't have time for that. So what we are going to do is we are going to check out some standout GPTs in the next lecture, and I'm going to see you there. Till then, bye.